Hi, good evening and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. I just want to real quick check the energy. I got the songs for this reading early this morning at like 5 o'clock. And I wanted to do a reading on it so bad, but I just did not have time because I had to get to work. A little bit. This is going to be an interesting reading for sure, and I think I might be reading for somebody that I read for about 1.5 2 years ago. And I think you went back to your significant other, your husband, your wife, your long-term relationship, and gave up on the twin flame relationship. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I'm feeling from the music that I got, and because I've had this music before in this collective, and because of the readings that I've been getting lately, kind of, it feels like it's leading to like a crescendo type feel. But I don't want to waste any time giving you the music because my phone's down to 10%. So let's go ahead and jump into the music. The first song I got was Good Morning Beautiful. And we have heard that a million times lately on this channel. But just in case you haven't heard it. Good Morning Beautiful, Steve Holy. I'm going to read you the lyrics real quick. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I couldn't see the light. I didn't know day from night. I had no reason to care. But since you came along, I can face the dawn because I know you'll be there. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I open my eyes and see your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. I never worry if it's raining outside, because with you here with me, and with you here with you, because in here with you, girl, the sun always shines. Good morning, beautiful. How was your night? Mine was wonderful with you by my side. And when I opened my eyes and saw your sweet face, it's a good morning, beautiful day. Hey. Good morning, beautiful day. Good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful, good morning, beautiful day. So, you're with somebody that you feel secure with, and when you wake up beside this person, it's just always a beautiful day. Because this person makes you so happy. And I said, Spirit, why are you giving me this song again? And I got a song that I have not had in a very long time. And at one time there, about a couple years ago, we were getting this song pretty regularly for about maybe a month. Holding Her and Loving You. And this is a song by Earl Thomas Conley. It's an old country song. Doesn't he look pitiful? Poor little thing. And the song goes like this. It's the third hardest thing I'll ever have to do, leaving here without you. And the second hardest thing I'll ever do is telling her about you. She's been good to me when things were going rough. How can I tell her now good ain't good enough? Oh, the hardest thing I've ever had to do is holding her and loving you. If she'd give me one good reason, I'd be gone. She ain't done one thing wrong. So don't expect me to just walk out of the door. I still love her, but I love you more. She's been good to me when things weren't going right. She made my days long before you made my nights. So the hardest thing I've ever had to do is holding her and loving you. Yeah, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. Girl, the hardest thing I'll ever have to do is holding her and loving you. And I said, Spirit, what's going to be the outcome here? And I got this. Call me, shine down. And it goes like this. Write me in a bolt of lightning, send me on my way still smiling. Maybe that's the way I should go, straight into the mouth of the unknown. I left a spare key on the table. I never really thought I'd be able to say I merely visit on the weekends. I lost my whole life and a dear friend. I said it so many times I would change my ways. No, never mind. God knows I've tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, so I'll be on my way. I've finally put it all together, that nothing really lasts forever. I had to make a choice that was not mine. I had to say goodbye for the last time. I kept my whole life in a suitcase, never really stayed in one place. Maybe that's the way it should be. You know I live my life like a gypsy. I've said it so many times I would change my ways. No, never mind. God knows I've tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, so I'll be on my way. I'll always keep you inside. You healed my heart and my life, and you know I tried. Call me a sinner, call me a saint. Tell me it's over, I'll still love you the same. Call me your favorite, call me the worst. Tell me it's over, I don't want you to hurt. It's all that I can say, so I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. So I'll be on my way. So you're going to end up losing one of these people. And if I had to guess, probably the one, I don't know. It's hard to say because I'm gonna tell you my perspective on it, and we'll have to see how what the energy's indicating. But if you told me that you were just staying with me, it almost sounds like he's staying with this woman out of pity. Because she did so much for him. But he fell in love with somebody else. And the woman that he fell in love with is kind of innocent in all of this, from what it sounds like. And this is one of those situations where he still loves her, but he's not in love with her. And basically what he's saying is, don't expect me just to walk right out the door. I love her, but I love you more. So they're telling you, I still love this person, but I love you more. And they made my days way before you made my nights. So I think that this person needs to get their shit together, and they need to find out what they really do want. I will say that I had an aunt and an uncle. My family has always been of the philosophy that if you can't get along, that's not the children's fault. And so if you're a part of my family, you're always a part of my family. And even if you divorce, you're still invited to all the family functions, because especially if you have children together. If you don't have children together, then you can make that choice yourself. But we make you feel welcome. We don't disown people just because they fall out of love. But I had an aunt and an uncle who had 2 children. And he was a bad alcoholic. And she couldn't put up with his shit. So she ended up divorcing him. And they remained friends to the day that he died. And he would come over to her house to see his kids. And sometimes he would just come over to see her. Even after she got remarried, they remained friends. I mean, it's not uncommon for people to get divorced and to remain friends. And I think that's kind of the situation that might be going on here. It's like you were married to somebody, but they didn't give you attention or something that you were craving, and so you found it somewhere else, probably at work, or something like to that nature. Some hobby you do or whatever. At their job. Somehow you met somebody new and developed feelings for that person, and you took it to the next level. You had an affair. And now you're pretty much telling this person, they didn't do anything wrong. That, to me, is romanticizing. Because when a relationship doesn't last, neither person is totally innocent there. So there was something going on both of your parts that the relationship ended. So to tell this person those things, you're being a little bit naive, I feel. I feel like you're being, or you think they're naive. But you're romanticizing a relationship and justifying why it's okay for you to still see both of these people. That's not okay. And somebody's going to leave because of it. And I don't know which one. I couldn't tell you. Spirit, how in the world do you want to start this reading? Let's get sweet tea for the soul. Sweet tea for the soul. What would you say is going on here? The bird girl. The desire for fame tempts even noble minds, St. Augustine. I have seen something else under the sun. The race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. Nor does food come to the wise, or wealth to the brilliant, or favor to the learned, but time and chance happen to them all. Ecclesiastes 9:11. Tucked away in Savannah, Georgia's historic Bonaventure Cemetery, an obscure sculpture of a little girl with her arms outstretched adorned a family plot. A photographer commissioned to take a photograph for a book cover happened to spot the combination statue bird feeder in the dusk of an early evening. The hauntingly beautiful photograph wound up on the cover of a best-selling novel. Also figuring prominently in a later film version. From that point on, fans beat a path to the cemetery to see the statue, marveling at its pure and serene simplicity. However, due to its unexpected popularity, the Bird Girl statue had to be permanently relocated to an art museum. One question begs to be asked: if the photographer had taken a photograph of some other statue in the Bonaventure Cemetery that evening, would a different sculpture have inspired such fervor? Fame seems to follow no formula or reason, yet it finds those to whom it is given. Faith check. In this world, one might be famous or infamous, but earthly fame in either form is fleeting. But did you know that God has His own Hall of Fame? His Faith Hall of Fame. It's an impressive list of Old Testament heroes of the Bible in Hebrews 11. Ordinary men and women who triumphed over adversity and whose stories both encourage and challenge our faith. And one of those stories is about Abraham. And Abraham had 2 women. And he had a child with both of them. And one of them was his wife, who he loved dearly. And God promised him a child with that woman. And she didn't have the baby until she was in her 90s. Late 90s. And so because she said, God has has forsaken me and he's not going to give us a child. Sleep with my handmaiden and let her have a child for us. Which he did willingly lay down with the handmaiden and got her pregnant. And she did have a child for them, Ishmael. And then, just like God promised, Sarah had a son whose name was Isaac. And then, because of the jealousy between Sarah and Hagar, the handmaiden, Abraham was forced to put Ishmael and Hagar out. Sarah insisted that he put them out. And so he did. He put them out in the desert. Basically, he left them for dead because his wife got so jealous. And it was her idea that they be together in the first place. So in this scenario, it could have been one of those types of things where you hired somebody to be a surrogate, but they actually did the deed. I don't know where that's coming from. But there could be somebody who used a surrogate, and the person that, or you could have had like a nanny that was a live-in or something like that. And that's how they ended up with your husband, because you worked all the time and they were taking care of your child. There's something going on here. I don't know exactly what. It could be a lot of things, but that could be a factor for somebody. It may not be but for one of you, but somehow that factors in. But this is a complicated situation. All right, Spirit, show me how you're working in holding her and loving you. Show me how you're working and holding her and loving you's life. I mean, I get it. I was married, and if I was to be with a man again, I would probably have a hard time not thinking about my husband at times, you know, especially in the beginning. There's a wheel coming, and there's an opportunity to trust, but you're not trusting. The wheel and the fool. The way you're working in this person's life is you're giving them a wheel to bring fortune into their life, but they're not willing to trust you. They're not going to trust. The fool is here, which means you're ready to trust. The wheel and the fool is a brand new beginning that's fortunate. Like something lucky has happened. But for some reason, you're resistant to trust. And you're an emperor also in reverse. Or you have one. So something fortunate's happened here, but you are reluctant to let go of the past and start something new. You're reluctant to let go of this old relationship is what it is. Alright, how are you working in Calmy's life? The moon came out. They have feeling. They feel some kind of way about this, and I think they're keeping it secret from you. Somebody has some secret feelings about this, and they're not going to see it from your perspective. They feel like you're being manipulative as hell. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. May I see how this happened, please? Fuck your job. Yes, work is important, but your partner is more important. So this happened because somebody worked too much, probably. Alright, what was being hidden or what is being hidden? So somebody here worked all the time. Remember I said you worked too much? Somebody was sending pictures. They felt like they weren't good enough, and they were doing way too many chores. So you were texting with somebody. You felt like you weren't enough, but probably because your person wasn't showing you any attention. All they ever did was work. Alright, and what's being shown? That you want to be alone. You want to go solo. You want to go somewhere by yourself. You want to go on a trip by yourself. And what's going to be the outcome of you doing this? You're going to sit back and relax. Oral love is in your future. You're going to keep shit clean because you fucked up. How did you fuck up? Somebody interrupted your plans. And you care too much. You're giving too many fucks. Give 0. Somebody was like, I care way too much to let this happen. What are they interrupting? That family shit's getting on your nerves. Alright, so you want to be alone. You want to go somewhere alone even. Secretly you're texting with somebody. Or they might be sending you pictures. But they don't feel like they're good enough. And one of you is doing way too many chores. Or one of you does more than the other. Maybe they feel like they're not good enough for you. Because they can't give you as much as you can give them. So you want to go somewhere by yourself. And you're like, what's going to happen next is I'm going to sit back and relax, keep shit clean, because you fucked up. And when I said, what do you mean you fucked up? It said that interrupting is for assholes. No, I said, what do you mean you're going to do? I guess I said you fucked up. Interrupting is for assholes. You're giving too many fucks. And family shit's getting on your nerves. Maybe because you sat back and relaxed. And you didn't keep shit clean. You said, I'm not doing shit around this house. Somebody caught you. They interrupted you. What did they interrupt? They interrupted you giving too many fucks, didn't they? Clarify what they interrupted. You being stressed and agreeing to disagree. It's like this person doesn't want you to go somewhere alone or be alone. So you sat back, relaxed, and you were supposed to keep shit clean. And that's how you fucked up, is you didn't do your housework. And somebody came home and caught you doing something. They interrupted you. Or they might not let you finish whatever you're saying. They might interrupt you when you're trying to explain yourself. Look, I couldn't do it today because blah, blah, blah. And they're like, I don't want to hear it. You're here all day. You had all fucking day to get this house clean. And you care way too much what this person thinks. And this shit is getting on your nerves. It's stressing you out. And you're like, we're just going to have to agree to disagree. What are you going to do about this? Because it sounds like to me you're with somebody who's really stressing you out. You're going to spend time with Bay because they're still waiting. You're going to go somewhere and see somebody. And it's time for shit to get real. You think you have this all figured out, but you don't. Holy cow. Let's see what's going on here. Show me how this happens, Spirit. Somebody went to imprisonment or feels like they're in imprisonment. And they want to change their community. They want to move because they feel like they're in prison. Or they had to move when they got out of prison. I don't know. Maybe they moved because they went to prison. What's being hidden? A mature woman. So they got a mature woman that's being hidden. Why are they hiding her? Because of a message about a coffin in reverse. Because she had a death in the past, and she told you that this person died. Alright, what's being shown? This mature woman lost her husband. That somebody has bad health. And what's going to happen next? You're not going to get the sudden wealth that you're expecting for your house. You were expecting some money for your house, but you're not going to get it. And you're expecting it from a main female. So I think you were going to ask this woman, yeah, you don't have any money. It looks like you maybe were a wealthy man, but something happened, and it was probably that you lost your bad health. You lost your health. What's going to be the outcome of your bad health? A lot of cards. There's a child here that has no respect for you. And your family room in reverse. It's like somebody's child has no respect. They feel like you have you have no respect, no honor. And they want you out of the house. That might be why you were expecting sudden wealth. So you could move out of the house. But on the bottom of the deck is a great fortune. Wow, what a complicated damn reading. I haven't even gotten to the part where the songs factor in, I guess. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what Sacred Destiny would say here. Sacred Destiny, what would you say for how this happened? Somebody was being real patient. Delight. And miracles. They were being patient for something delightful and a miracle. Oh wait, here's another card. And they wanted to have courage. They were trying to have courage and be patient and wait for something delightful that was a miracle. What was being hidden? That they were embracing. What were they embracing? This mature woman, I think. They were embracing blessings. And they were also they were being diligent when it came to their blessings. They were getting rid of the pestilence, the disease, the people, all of the things in their life that was stealing their blessings. They were embracing their blessings in life. Their husband died, it looks like. Alright, what's being shown? And they told you about this. They sent you a message and said, my husband died. You were trusting. Somebody had bad health, remember. That somebody would thrive. And you became enlightened when it came to your purity. Alright, what's going to happen next? So somehow you realized you weren't pure. You needed to forgive or be forgiven so you could have an opportunity to get security. And you realized this. You saw this. You saw that you needed to be forgiven if you were going to have an opportunity to have security. And that you needed to be honest with somebody. Tell them the truth. Alright. Now, let's just pull tarot on this. Because, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Why is the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? There's a fortunate something or another about to happen. But you don't want to take a risk. You're going to miss an opportunity. Scorpio's here with Death and the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out how you can balance things out. and transform a situation. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Because of the Hanged Man and death. Remember the Hanged Man over here? Somebody's not going to see this from your perspective. You want your independence in the Hanged Man. You're trying to see how you can get your independence. Why is the Wheel here? Because of a King of Wands, there's an Aries here. I've been calling him a Leo, but he's an Aries. There's an Aries here who has an idea of how they can get rid of somebody's divine masculine. There is a man here who's an Aries, and he has an idea of how he can get rid of your husband. Wow, somebody wants to get rid of your husband. And why is the Fool here in reverse? Because of somebody using their intuition when it comes to not being able to heal from this relationship. You're not going to take a risk on this because you feel like if you have this man get rid of your divine masculine, that you'll never get over it. And why is your divine masculine in reverse on the bottom of the deck? Because justice. Somebody might be getting ready to go to prison for planning a hit on their loved one. What does justice look like for this divine masculine? It's the end. It looks like somebody tried to kill them and make it look like an accident. This person, what justice is about is somebody betraying you and trying to make it look like you sacrificed yourself, like you killed yourself. Damn, what the fuck is going on here? Alright, why is the Moon here? Because somebody has a very big scarcity mindset and you're using bad judgment. All they care about is money, and they're using bad judgment. They're doing some dark shit. What's their karma going to be? They're not going to have a new opportunity that could have transformed their entire life. And why not? Why is their opportunity in reverse? You could have had a new opportunity that would have changed everything for you. Because there's the Queen of Pentacles that no longer wants anything to do with you because of this. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or Sagittarius. There's a Scorpio vibe to this too. And why is the Hanged Man in reverse? Yeah, this is a Sagittarius. Because somebody's being real patient. They're putting conditions on their love and they're walking away from this. They're walking away from what no longer serves them because they realize that they are self-sabotaging by being involved in this situation. What are they walking away from? Competition and conflict and not working on this anymore. What do you mean they're not working on this? Aquarius is here with the Star. They're going to defend themselves when it comes to being hurt by a relationship. They were planning on being in a relationship with you because they thought there was hope for this, and they're going to stand up to you and say, there's no hope for this. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah. It's toxic. The Devil's here in reverse with, this person was just going to ask you for money. And you're going to put up boundaries and be like, no, I'm not giving you any money. Why were they going to ask you for money? They had some kind of idea to help this person over here. It's like, if you want me to be able to move forward here, then you need to give me what I need to make it happen. Like, you have a wheel. you're very fortunate, and if you want me to be able to come towards you or come back to you, you have to give me some money. That's what this darkness is. This person they are a loser. They're a loser. Yeah, you're ending this. You're gonna end this. You're gonna cut this off. This was your wish fulfillment too, but you want nothing to do with this. I wish I had my other cards with me, but I don't. What's going on with this divine masculine spirit? Strength. Why strength? It has something to do with having no peace and no animals. What's going on with divine feminine spirit? She has financial health. She has money. And she has dreams. And what's connecting these two people? Courage and blessings. So who is this that's walking away from what no longer serves them? Somebody who has confidence and wants to be better, to do better. All right, we have 3 people here, and I'm reading about all 3 of them, but it's getting blurred. Something's going on here that I'm missing. There's something going on here that I'm missing. Show me what's going on with divine masculine spirit. Alright, divine masculine, you're reevaluating how the money situation has been out of whack in your life. And you're using your intuition about how you've been in denial. What has he been in denial about? A relationship, being in love, and it being something that he strongly desired. What's the truth about strong desire and temptation? That it was a Queen of Wands. Somebody you just wanted to have sex with. You didn't really want a relationship with them. You just wanted to have sex with them. Alright, what's going on with divine feminine? Divine feminine, the truth is coming out about the moon. Cancer's here. This is probably a Sagittarius. And this person, they're in love with them, but they're tempted and have a strong desire to have sex with them. And they want a relationship too. What's the truth for divine feminine? Somebody is either spying on her or she's having an idea. What's the Page of Swords about? The Page of Swords is that there's an Empress who is a friend. You're spying, somebody's spying on a divine feminine. What's the moon? That this person is having a wheel and a Fool. Same thing we have here, except this Fool is upright. So this person is about to have a fortunate event happen in their life that's going to give them the ability to have a complete restart in life. What's going on with the karmic partner? That's the one who wants to stand up for themselves. Why do they want to stand up for themselves? Because they want healing. Healing from what? Hermit. Being a hermit. Why are they being a hermit, Virgo's here? Because of this. There's somebody who's been hiding a Queen of Pentacles, and then they want healing from... Somebody's been hiding a Sagittarius that they want to have a relationship with bad. There's a Virgo involved too, and there's a lot of hope for that relationship. What's going to be the outcome of this relationship with this Emperor and Empress? Deception. What's the deception? Somebody's going to come in real fast and say, oh, I'm in love with you and I choose you. What's the truth? The Six of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Why are they having memories? They want independence. What the truth is that they want their independence and they need somewhere to live. And how do you feel about that? That flew out. You feel like they're romanticizing or healing. Healing from what? Somebody hurt them or they're sick. The Sun is here. There's a Queen of Cups here. And a Five of Swords. So they've been fighting. They got hurt. They were healing from somebody either dying or being sick or getting hurt. And they are in love with this person. They're not faking about being in love with them. But for some reason, being in love with you. Okay, let's go back to the music. Somebody, because you want to go spend some time with this person, is telling you if you go, you can't come back. If you do this, you can't come back here. If you do this, if you take this risk, you're not going to be allowed to come back. And what are you going to do? We're going to show this person love. What do you mean, Page of Cups? Because you know there's hope, because this will send you to a place where things are calmer and where you can probably work. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you will have, you're an emperor and you're real passionate about doing this. You're manifesting it and it's going to bring stability to your life. And you'll be able to see things from a different perspective again when it comes to unconditional love. Somebody here has put conditions on you and they've said, if you go stay with this person or go visit this person, I'm not coming back. I'm not letting you come back. I'm not going to have you back. That's what it looks like it's saying to me. I'm not sure I got quite all of it because there was a lot going on. There's also another man involved, and there's a King of Wands, and it's an Aries. And you were actually coming up with ideas of how this Aries could get rid of this Divine Masculine. And then I think the Divine Masculine came up with the idea of how to get rid of themselves, because I think they were using their intuition about you not being able to get over a relationship that you had had with that Aries. I think that Divine Masculine knew that you were having an affair with an Aries. And you didn't know that he knew. But he knew. And he was already planning a way out of this. And then you told him, if you go, you can't come back. Like you really would have not kicked him out anyway. You were already trying to find ways for somebody to get rid of him already. You are something else. This current partner's a trip. They were already looking for ways for this King of Wands to get rid of you. And intuitively, you knew that. And so you were like, should I take a risk? Because I know that they're not going to heal from this relationship. Somehow or another, you knew. You might have known this Divine Masculine was not going to get over this Divine Feminine. And so you started seeing somebody else because you knew he was in love with somebody else. Something like that's going on here. Alright, let's look at... Damn it, y'all got a lot of shit going on in this collective. I'm going to tell you right now, though. If this was me and somebody was telling me that they're not going to walk right out the door because this person has been there with them through the tough times, I would probably tell them to bite my ass. Because this person that they're talking about that's been there for them was having an affair with somebody else or was planning to have them killed because they were having an affair with you. Y'all got a lot of shit with y'all. But right now, the best thing you can do is to get away from this person. Because this person, they were planning on ways to get rid of you. And then you told them you wanted to go visit somebody to spend time with them. And when you said that, they said, well, go right ahead, but when you go, don't plan on coming back. So then they didn't need the King of Wands to get involved. Or that could have been you being mad because they told you that you couldn't come back if you left. That you were going to have bad luck coming back. You're not going to have good luck coming back here. You're going to have no luck coming back here. But your luck is not coming back. Your luck is where you're going. Because where you're leaving from feels like a damn prison. And you're going to help somebody who's a mature woman who it looks like is a widow and needs your help. And whoever you're leaving to go help this person is jealous of this person. Because they don't feel like they're enough. And all they ever do is work. What a reading. I'm not sure I even got it all. So if I didn't, we'll get it next go round. It's been stirring in my heart since early this morning, but Spirit wouldn't let me make the video until now for some reason. Alright, let's see what would this Divine Masculine say to this Divine Feminine? I act like I don't care what I do, and I'll never forgive you. You're so messy. What would he say to his Divine Feminine? I'm reading our text, wanting to text you now, but I don't want to look desperate, and I think I could marry you one day. So he's with a Divine Feminine, but not his. And he wants to talk to you and he wants to marry you. What would his Divine Feminine say back to him? She would say, I miss you so much all the time. Tell me again why you're single. And thanks for being in my life. And what would this karmic partner who thinks she's a Divine Feminine say? You have me confused with somebody else and I should delete you out of my phone completely. And I think I miss you. You think you miss who? My feelings are on E. She doesn't miss you. And she just wants honesty. Tell her the truth. Please, for God's sake, tell her the truth. I like it when somebody texts me, good morning. Did you block me? Because my calls just go to voicemail. And I wish I was there with somebody. I smile when I'm reading. So the truth is that you wish you were there with somebody. You want her to stop lying to you. You have no feelings for her. You like it when somebody texts you good morning. I'm guessing it's this Divine Feminine you want to marry. And you wish you were there with them. So, apparently you've been lying to her. And acting like you still love her. And maybe you do at some level. But it's not a very deep one. You're romanticizing it. For real, for real. Alright, what's going on with Divine Masculine's money, Spirit? Divine Masculine, something's on the table. It's time to put your demands on the table and get serious about what you want. Ask for a raise, a promotion, or a step up. Alright, what's going on with Divine Feminine's money? Divine Feminine, you're making gestures. You may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you will receive recognition too. Illumination, something hidden is coming to light now. You find out about new job opportunities and options. Someone is lending you a helping hand. Alright, clarify what's being illuminated. Clarify what's being illuminated. Flexibility. You'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. While it seems extreme, just hang in there. This too shall pass. And what's going on with him putting everything on the table? It's going to be a prickly situation. You need tact and diplomacy to reach your goal. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. Anything else we need to know here? Somebody is in the influence and you're manifesting. You have the power to manifest what you want by writing your intentions down and by taking inspired action to make it happen. Influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. And brilliance. You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. Alright. Can't wait to see what Shaman's Dream has to say about this. Jesus Christ. This video has been all over the place. I didn't like the feel that the music had, though, just being honest with you. I think that that's a pretty shitty way to be. I get that you don't want to, like, give up being, this is your children's dad or whatever. But, the way you were putting it out there was like, you don't need to expect me to just give up on this person. I'm going to have you on the side. And this person deserves more than to be a side chick. May we get one? Thank you. No, I want one, please. Will-o-wisp, treasures hidden in the shadows, and jeweled web, connectivity. Number 62 and 32. We've had will-o-wisp before. Will-o-wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery and unknown. Remember the moon card? You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know while you stay away. While you always have a choice as to whether to follow her or not, you never know when you might encounter her again. In this sense, turning away has its own consequences. Why is the known so appealing? It's only when we wake up to its restrictions, its soft prison of gold or gold cage, that you realize that there must be more. Will-o-wisp has come to you once again to offer you magic, but you have to sacrifice your certainty in the pursuit of adventure, your comfort zone for the dangers of discovery, your well-trodden path for the detours that may very well lead you astray. Or will they? Can you accept that losing yourself will bring you closer to your true self? The profound shift of an epiphany can occur only when you risk the detour and enter the unknown. Remember, that's why your Fool was in reverse, because you're not willing to put yourself in the unknown. Now is the time to trust your higher forces to lead you into this place. These worlds hidden, there are worlds hidden at the threshold between what was and what can be. Here is where you will learn about your own unmaking, unmask yourself, love what you discover, dark or light, see it all as divine, and find a quiet, thrumming power waiting for you to channel it into the world for good. The treasure you find, filled with the wealth of love and kindness, true prosperity is ripe to share with others. She is here for you now. Will you accept her invitation? A great bounty of goodness awaits you. And then number 32, jeweled web, connectivity. Approaching any oracle requires you to come in with certain expectations. You're either looking for confirmation of what you already know, or attempting to shed light on what eludes you on the obvious path you're on. You're asking whether you will reach a desired goal of some kind. You're rarely able to see beyond memory or projection. And so naturally, everyone comes to the oracle with a narrow perception of what's possible. Imagine that the answer to your question is not about landing at a particular destination, meeting a goal, connecting to a special lover, reaching an end game, or experiencing anything specific. Instead, you discover a shimmering web of jewels you didn't know existed. The world is interconnected in a living web of energy. It isn't possible to know how any of it works. But know this, what is in your highest good is a sparkling jewel that lights up for you among this web of possibilities. You just need to know how you want to feel and choose this consciously. Take your focus off of getting anywhere. Practice feeling and being in a place where your desired experience has already come to pass. Who will you be when this is true for you? Can you be that now? Feel that now. Can you be that now? Can you feel that now? Practice that. The better you know your path within this web of life, the more it will light up for you. It is celebrating you already. So you have to learn how to manifest by feeling it real. If you want to be a certain thing or do a certain thing a certain way, you have to be able to see that in your mind and imagine that to the extent that you feel it already. Imagination is a powerful, powerful thing. And that's why this world does not want you to use yours. Alright, what would your best friend say? Buy yourself flowers and compliments are free. Alright, I hope you got something out of this. Who are you talking to? MLNNBIX, North Node, and Capricorn. AAV, Aries, a lot of A's. Venus, HVM, a lot of A's, and an Aries Venus. You might have an Aries Venus. ZPBRTO, Pisces, the Sun, and N. One more time. Libra, TNPCNFJ, Mercury. Trinkets, please, Holy Spirit. A lot of trinkets. I got a crown coin, a dime, a nursing hat with a heart with a nursing cap, a ballerina, a rocket. This is like a piece of trash that's beautiful. I have a pendulum, a cross, a heart with stars, a crown, a starfish, a butterfly, a turtle, a skeleton key, the letter W, a star, an angel wing, a heart with a wing, a Taj Mahal from like India, a feather, a whale tail, a fancy ball, a guitar, a little kid with a ball cap, a crescent moon with a star, an elephant, another turtle, and another ball. They might be mandalas or something like that. Alright guys, I hope you got something out of this. I hope it made sense. And if not, we'll try harder next time. Have a blessed night. Bye-bye.